Morning. It's Monday morning and I have interviews to do today and I have a photo shoot, and I sound a bit low because Auntie Flo has me fighting for my life. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to shoot today. I hope that the pain eases as I go into today, and I just hope I feel a little bit better. So I will be on my way to our to the Lekki store. I don't think I've taken you. I know I've taken you guys to my factory a bunch of times, but I don't know if I've taken you guys to the Lekki store. So yeah, we're gonna go to the Lekki store and then we're gonna go shoot the lady boss portrait.
That have the exact same energy and exact same buyers as popular home stores. Let's get into it, starting with Aritzia and Restoration Hardware. Overpriced, both consumers love to argue that it's just such good quality. In reality, both are getting shipped from
Choice, are you getting any vibe of what the backdrop should be? I just
That's what she mentioned, like she was very colorful and unconventional, and I'm thinking
no, that's for the camp.
for two of you as well.
There's no, I told her, let's push this shoot. She said she doesn't, it's guys that's busy. She doesn't have time. Because I saw the mood board and I really liked it. It would have been really nice.
Like, I like this piece, this two pieces.
The gold one.
Or you might should be a 10.
It's a 10. I don't know what I'm wearing.
That's just.
How's it look? I don't know why I started doing my makeup. Hi.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. I was always like lost in my imagination. And even like when I was in uni, up till uni, I used to like, after my exams, I'll sketch at the back of like, the question papers. Like if you look at all my exam question papers, you'll see like designs there. Even my school books, I would always sketch designs. And yeah, so I feel like that has always, design was something that I always knew that I was going to do. It wasn't something that like I had like this big revelation. It was just something that was always a part of me. How I did it now was a different thing, but I always knew that I was going to end up in fashion one way or the other. I don't know what's going on here. Between me, I don't know. Because, like, what's this? I don't understand. This was not the inspiration at all. This looks very messy. And this one wasn't the style at all. And it's not even supposed to be sewn. You're supposed to be like a scarf, like draping from one side to the other side. Like, how did you manage to just confuse the design entirely? So which ones are these now? Where's that pink? The one that I liked. Beach. The pink that I liked.
This is the pink.
This is small or large. Okay, yeah, it's definitely too big for me. Let me try medium. If there's even anything I have a problem with. So this one, we're just increasing the
Okay.
So this is the second sample of our cropped shirt, and I have a problem with how this is hanging. Like, I feel like the armhole is kind of short, so I'm going to try and. So this is the. Okay, yeah, this. I like it though, but the armhole here. Okay, this one is this is bigger.
Yes.
So this is large.
That is
now.
large.
This is large now. Okay. So now the armhole of this one is going to drop up. Hi guys, so it's been an interesting day so far. I think I showed you already the fittings. We are running a new line of like basic everyday wear, and for me with that line I just want like high quality everyday basic stuff you can wear to work, you can wear like just for your everyday life that's also like minimal, because I feel like that's the one thing that's kind of lacking in the Nigerian market. Like, we have many brands that do prints and like do vibrant like clothes, but like when it comes to like those pared down basics like pants, you know, pencil skirts, just those simple things that you find that you always end up needing in your wardrobe, like, yeah. And because a lot of people know us for workwear already, I feel like we are not even fulfilling like that need in the market. So that was like sampling, like that. The samples you saw were like second samples. So that's the amount of work that goes into like the things that we do here. So we don't just sample once, we sample until like we get like the correct fit. And now I'm sampling on myself, so because I'm like a size 12/14, and I find that because we always sample smaller sizes, sometimes when they grade the bigger sizes, there's always some issues. So now I'm being very particular about like the bigger sizes, like we need to get all the sizes right. Yeah, and then my store is such a mess. Like, my store is my Roman Empire right now, because as someone that like loves organization and loves to just, I mean, like my pattern, like organization system is so wacky. What I really want is for it to be like organized alphabetically, so that when we're looking for something we know where to find it, because there's a particular pattern that it took forever to, and it always happens anytime we're looking for patterns from like a couple years ago. It's always like very, very hard, especially if it's something that we're not like making regularly. It's always hard. And it's so interesting that one of the patterns I went to look for was a sample from like 2020 that was never produced, and now for our Lady Boss portrait, I was just like, oh my god, this would be good for like one of the looks. So that's interesting to me. So it's funny that like in this my whole like design journey, there's certain things that I would want to produce and I would actually not produce it because I'll be like, oh, people can't wear this to work, you know. Like I was always putting myself in this like working woman box, and this year I've decided to step out of it and just like enjoy fashion more and just be very like real and practical, and also unreal and unpractical, like have fun with fashion. Like with LB Basics, it's like about practicality. With Lady Biba, I want there to be like some form of like fantasy and some form of like, you know, just things that maybe are not the things you typically find with Lady Biba. Like the only thing permanent in life is change, and I'm like embracing change. I'm embracing change this year, and it's interesting. So for Lady Boss portraits, we are shooting in about 13 days, and I literally, like, for this particular shoot, I want it to be like, our theme is colorful, vibrant, because it's like young people that we're shooting. So I sort of stepped out of the box with this collection, and I'm very excited I'm excited for like the pieces that we're going to be styling the participants with. Like, yeah, so I didn't plan to go to the market today. She brought me some samples, but I don't like I need to go to the market myself and like get samples. So basically what we're just doing is we're shopping for fabrics for the Lady Boss Portraits campaign. Normally I don't even do this, but this year like I'm changing my design process, because normally I would just work with what we already have, but now because I'm in my design fantasy era and I'm trying to like do things differently, I'm actually designing, not really designing, some pieces are going to be pieces we already have, but we're also introducing, making customization here and there, because it's like Gen Z's, and you know Gen Z style is like quite particular, and like it's fun. Like I'm actually excited about like this collection and everything. So you're going to come with me now to the market to shop fabrics. By the way, it's Wednesday here. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Wednesday. I forgot to wear my watch. Yeah, anyways, so we're going to the market and I'm excited. But before we go to the market, let me do like a quick fit check. So I'm wearing the Lady Biba cargo pants, and let me tell you, so this was from our Essentials collection, and the main problem I have with this collection is like, can you see the crotch? Because I was deadly afraid of that like bunch crop, and I think we sort of overdid it with the length. Like this is just too much. So this is the piece pants. It's the cargo, like tailored cargo pants. I really love this, and this is the Bliss top from the same collection as well. So we adjusted the Grace pants from this collection. So what I did was to make the crotch a little shorter. So this is the pants. So I'm going to try this on to see if this is okay. Now this is a medium, so I'm going to try these pants on to see if the changes that we made to the pants work. Oh my god, perfect. Like I made him make the waist a little bit like looser because it was more like snatched, and I think that this has just I'm obsessed. Oh my god, like even goes with the top that I'm wearing. Oh my god, I wish I was filming with my camera because I feel like my phone is not. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait for the new Grace pants. Like I'm actually really excited because This is literally my style. I'm about to make this in like 1 million different colors for myself. But I also like this color. This is like a mauve color. They've not put the hook yet, so that's why it's like this. Oh my god, this is perfect. And this is like, it's an oversized fit. Like it's supposed to be big because I'm not like, I don't have medium thighs by any chance. So on a real medium, it's going to be like, this won't show at all. It's going to be like super loose, and that itself is a look. But I also want us to do like this same pants, but in a less like wide leg format. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that that would work too, because this is a look, and then we can have, I just feel like for any woman that wants like a really pared down wardrobe, you should have these kind of pants. And these pants are prioritized for curvy people, like, because I feel like that's one side of the market that is ignored. Tall, curvy people. Can you see I'm wearing a little bit of a heel, but look, it's still long enough because I'm a founder that is tall and I like to design for my people. Okay? Guess what? I forgot that I'm interviewing people today because I didn't put in my calendar. Thank God I had not left. I don't know how my brain is functioning. I legit would have been on the road to the market and they'll be like, oh, the candidates are here. Like, how unserious. How unserious. I just got back home and today's right now, hey. Hey. So Alexa, stop. Anywho, I just got back from the market and it was quite like, I think the shopping trip was successful. I was able to get, I think I got all the fabrics that I needed. So basically I was shopping for the Lady Boss portraits shoot, and it's happening on the 13th, so we don't have a lot of time. But yeah, for those that are curious, I went to Yaba Market. I have a video about like fabric shopping in Yaba Market. So I buy my fabrics from different places. I buy either from Turkey or from Nigeria mostly. I also have a video on fabric shopping in New York. I do not buy my fabric in New York because that doesn't make sense. It's super expensive and I feel like it's for people that can't like travel out. So of course I didn't record in the market, like that is a whole like ordeal, and I spent so much time in the market today because I had like specific things that I wanted to get, and I don't always go. As you saw, like it was because like the fabric samples that she gave me, I wasn't really quite satisfied. I wanted to see for myself everything that was out there, and I'm glad that I like made that decision. And I'll do like a fabric haul tomorrow in the office because I can't even do that tonight. Like I can't. I need to go and find myself something to eat. But like I'm actually really excited for the Lady Boss portraits this year. This is my first time like making custom outfits, and I feel like I'm even editing the outfits as we go. Like I was very, my battery's almost dead, so I think I'll just wrap this up now and check in tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the interview went well, and I think that I have a new digital assistant. So yeah, I think so. I'm not sure yet because we still need to agree on like some terms and stuff, but I'm positive. Morning, it's Thursday, so I just got to the office and we're about to like start reviewing the fabrics and like assigning them to the styles. I've been thinking of how to film this because privacy is also important, because I don't really like to film my staff. So I don't know if you guys remember this shirt, but I showed it earlier in the vlog, and it's this like cropped shirt, and I think I'm obsessed with it. Like, why does it go with everything I wear? Like, I just threw it on what I was wearing and I just like how it looks. This is not how I came into the office today. Like, this is how I came in, with the white t-shirt, scooped neck with my silk skirt. So this silk skirt is actually Lady Biba Easy Wear, and now we're making our basic collection. So I guess this is going to be a part of our basics collection, because even as I'm wearing it, I'm realizing that this skirt is actually quite like easy to wear, and it's something that can be worn to work depending on how it's styled. So I'm sort of obsessed with this shirt, and this fabric is actually from my second brand, Muse Africa. It's one of the fabrics that did not make quality control checks. Like, it didn't pass the quality control check. So we've been using those fabrics to sample, and I really like this. Like, I like how it looks. What do you guys think? Like, I can't wait to launch this collection because I'm going to be wearing it. Anyway, that's the whole idea for the collection. It's supposed to be items that are easy to wear, that you can just like throw on and yeah, wear to the office, wear to your everyday meetings and stuff. Hi guys, so it's Friday, it's the last day of the working week, and my production manager is not around, so I've been running the production floor today. You guys saw my store. That's my Roman Empire. Like, we spent so long trying to find some old patterns. I need to sort that like pattern organization system soon. Guys, I'm tired. Like, I literally just came back to my office to just like take a breather. Like, I have things to do, and like running the production floor is not fun. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, I actually like, sometimes I like doing these things because also you spot like inefficiencies. You can like, you know, get to know your business more intimately and stuff. But I'm just like, I'm feeling a bit like fogged. Like, I have like a brain fog because like I'm not like I feel like my head is now like in so many places. I'm not now focused on the things that I'm supposed to be focused on, but that's fine. I think just running the production today and yesterday just showed that there's work to be done, like in terms of like my efficiency in production and how things are presently running in my business. Like it's not efficient at all. And yeah, so I feel like that's going to be my mission in February, to sort of like make production more efficient, and also like where the Lagos Portraits campaign is in a few days, and so we're running the items through production, and yeah, and so there's that, and then we're sampling products. I've not even started sampling products for spring summer 2024, so that's like after all of this. We have our LB basics that we're currently sampling, and I feel like LB basics, like I don't want to release too many products at the same time, but there's just like so many things that I'm interested in. Like today, there's one pattern that I've been looking for, the boyfriend shirt, which is just like this oversized fit shirt. I found the pattern and I'm like, oh my god, should I add that? So there's just so much to like figure out, and that's like what I need to do. Is like I need to like sit down and like articulate and like plan like our next like couple of product releases. I have like a general idea, but it's not like fine-tuned, so I just need to like finish up that, like just make it more like precise. Yeah. Oh my god, I need to go back to the production floor. Okay, I need to go back to the production floor.